just me. It's Carly. Welcome back. I'm so excited to have you guys back in my closet. I did, however, take some tips from some other YouTubers that suggested maybe keep the background kind of basic. Maybe don't have too many distractions so that, you know, they can concentrate on what's really important. This perfectly symmetrical mug right here. Carly. Because we all know Carly likes to be the center of attention. True story. Anyway, okay, so you guys, it's insanely humid here, and my hair is not on point today. I did what I did with it, I washed it, threw some curl stuff in it, and usually I just let nature take care of the rest, because usually nature's going to dry it for me, and then I'll get the nice curls. But today I got the curls, and then I got volume. Lots of volume. Too much volume. But that's okay, because that's actually completely beside the point of what I wanted to talk about today. In my last video that I just uploaded, I did talk about my experience calling the cops on a gentleman because he left his 3-year-old in the car. Here's the thing about that. I mentioned in that video that it was not my intention to get him in trouble, not my intention to have his children taken away from him, but it was my intention to protect his child. So, here's the thing about that, guys. I'm not about trying to shame you into feeling bad about your circumstance. I really am not. I'm not. That's the last thing you're going to hear from me. I understand how difficult it is to have kids. I understand how difficult it is when they're not, behaving how you would like them to. But I also know that as a parent, you're the one that is responsible for the well-being of your child. So, with that said, I just want everybody to know that his child turned out to be fine. I did call the cops, but, everything turned out, it could have been a lot worse, and it turned out fine. But what I really kind of wanted to talk about was that I don't want how I speak of situations to come across as I'm being somebody who's trying to put shame on somebody else, because that's my last intention on earth, is to make anybody feel bad about themselves. I do not promote fat shaming. I don't promote skinny shaming. I don't promote Bible shaming, spiritual shaming. I don't promote shaming in general, because truth of the matter is, I think it's not necessary. It isn't. I mean, everybody's going through their own trials and tribulations, peaks and valleys, what have you. So, I just want to say that I don't ever anticipate me being the type of person that is going to, do that. I mean, I did an entire video about how I wanted to change the whole concept of fat admirers to be called ample-bodied enthusiasts, because I think that kind of gives everybody a kind of the wrong idea about what these men and women really like. And it's just a preference. That's your preference. If you like larger women or larger men, that's what you like. And I feel like in today's society, there's so much pressure on everybody, men and women and children, to look a certain way, to be healthy in a certain way, and to, find almost, in my opinion, to find a really unreasonable balance between everything. Because I think back in the day, people look at it as being simpler because you had a parent in the home and you had a parent who is making money. Now, making money, that sounds really terrible, but you had one parent in the home and you had a parent working. But here's the thing, even though you had one parent working, you had two parents, earning it. Because it takes a lot to take care of a child. It does. My husband and I, we both work full-time, and we have one child. And here's the thing, I enjoy having one child. I really, really do. I don't know how my mother did it. My mother did it with 3 kids by herself. She was a single parent. I mean, don't get me wrong, ton of help. My grandma was there, my aunt was there, uncles galore. I mean, she came from a huge family. But the point is that at the age of, she wasn't even 30, I think. I think she might have been only 28, that she took all 3 of her kids, and she knew that she couldn't stay in an unhealthy relationship anymore, and she moved on. Now, that being said, it was not the easiest situation to grow up in, because we had to grow up knowing that, you know, we really only kind of had each other that had our backs. I mean, again, don't get me wrong, I don't know if my family's going to watch this, but I love you all. I love you all. You're wonderful, fabulous people, and I would not be where I am without any of you. I'm just saying from a perspective of just it being my mom and my two sisters. We didn't get the third one until my mom married her husband, so technically I have 3 sisters, but when I was growing up it was just the 3 of us, but so it was me and my 2 other sisters. But with that being said, my mom had to pull double duty, and that's, I look back on it now and I could not, in the position that I'm in, imagine having to take care of 3 kids and work and cook and clean and take care of everything else you have to take care of. So this is what I have to say about that. If you know anybody that is a single mom or even a single dad, I don't discriminate. I know there are tons of single dads out there. Give them props for that, because it's hard. It is so hard. And don't make them feel guilty about the fact that, they have to work a little extra hours so that they can bring in a little bit more money so that their kids can have soccer cleats for the season. That isn't necessary. And also, if you know a single mom or a single dad has an emergency at work, offer to take care of their stuff. If you can, great. If not, leave it. But the one thing I don't want anybody to do is make them feel guilty about the fact that they have to go take care of their kids. It is so not that big of a deal. Their kids are a big deal, but the job itself isn't that big of a deal, because it's not like you can't get somebody else to cover, and you can't take it with you. It's just work. That's all it is. It'll be there tomorrow, I promise. So I guess what I really wanted to say is that I think all single parents out there do a really wonderful job. And if you're taking care of your kids and you're taking care of the shopping and paying the bills and all of that by yourself, you deserve a fucking medal. You deserve a pay raise. You deserve wonderful, beautiful things to happen in your life, because it is not easy to do. I got to see it when I grew up and see how hard it was, and then, seeing it as a parent and just seeing how much work my husband and I have to put in to being parents and being, functional adults is hard. So everybody all over the world, every once in a blue, just give yourself a pat on the back, because you guys are all doing a wonderful job. That is it from the Positively Carly Closet. I love you guys so much. Thank you to all my subscribers. I'm up to 10. I am going to have a little bit of a party soon. I don't know when, but we're going to party 10 subscribers. Yeah! Double hands. Ooh. Okay. I think my son might be having a meltdown. I'm going to go take care of that. But in the meantime, peace out. Love yourselves, love each other. Bye!